You know, what's happened is, over the years, YouTube became commercialized, it became oversaturated, and it became a way for people to say, I want to get rich quick. So what ended up happening was everyone rushed in with budgets and production value, and this is for business now rather than passion. And when that happened, all of a sudden the entire site shifted its attitudes. So now, because you have everything available to you immediately, instant gratification for any kind of content you could possibly want on the internet, immediately the attitude went from, wow, thank you, gratefulness and enjoyment, to, wow, fuck you, complete criticism, slamming, nasty, bullying, trolling, and being a shithead to everybody, toxicity out the ass. It was like a complete culture shift. YouTube went from one of the most positive places on earth to one of the most negative, disgusting, drama-filled, toxic, black cloud shitfests.
And you're a hypocrite, and you're an asshole, and you're a cocksucking shlomo.
And that's what it is today. And that's kind of what's happening everywhere on the internet now. Is we used to all be so happy when something new was coming and something exciting. Now it's like, shit on it, crap on it, it's terrible, it's crap, criticize it until oblivion, bully the fuck out of everyone involved to the point where they bury themselves in the sand and are never heard from again. Now, where did that fucking mentality come from? Like, what the hell is going on with humanity? That this is what how we're acting now, right?
I'm kind of missing some positive vibes lately, because it seems like a lot of these game devs are sucking the fun out of gaming, trying to make everything play like Dark Souls.
I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of everything that I do. I sit here and I criticize video games all the time, correct? That's fine. You don't like a part of a game, you want to criticize it, you know, in the moment, you get passionate, you get excited about it, fine. Do you go after those game developers and fucking bully them all over the internet? When I was playing Wolong, did I seek out the dev team of Wolong and harass them on social media and harass them as much as I could? Oh, you guys suck. You're nowhere near as good as Sekiro. You fucked everyone over. Your game is a piece of shit. No. No. You don't do that. You don't go. That's the crazy, obsessive next step where people have to draw the line and be like, stop. They have to do something like this. They have to say,
stop it. Get some help.
Oh my, fuck this game. 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 This game is a piece of shit. This is the worst Sonic game I've ever played. This is the worst, and I'm kidding, it's worse than Sonic Spinball. It's worse than Sonic 3D Blast. These game developers are fucking assholes. They designed the stage to piss you off. There's nothing fun about this. Because if we all had an MJ on our shoulder at all times to interject, I think that life would be a better place. Really, if we all just had our own personal MJ. But we don't. Instead, we just let ourselves get wrapped up in this internet culture of everything's fair game, destroy everything around you because you're anonymous and safe. It's ridiculous, man. Just like fucking calm the fuck down. Again, criticism is fair to a point. But there's a point when you pass the level of being a critic and you become a bully. We have to stop that step. Someone has to walk in at some point and say, stop it right at this step. This is the point you don't go past, all right? I'm playing the game and I'm criticizing it. Okay, I don't like the voice acting. I'll say I don't like the voice acting. I wish the voice acting was different or there was a different voice actress. Done. You've made your point. People get it. Go talk about it on a forum if you want. Go post about it on social media. That's okay. But don't go fucking harass the person, you idiotic fucking boob. How dumb can you be to think it's okay to harass people online for something you don't like? But I know all about that because I'm, sadly, the recipient of all of that kind of shit on a constant basis. It's a horrendous living. Let me tell you. To be the ire of the internet for nothing. What did I even fucking do to deserve it? I sat here and played video games on my own channel. I never even ventured out and did anything harmful to anyone. Yet somehow I'm the devil. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, you idiots? If I had a chance to travel anywhere in the world right now, what would be my destination? See, I don't even know. Because the way I see it, like, there's 3 places I'd really like to go. I'd like to go to California with my wife and maybe do Universal Studios and Disneyland. I think that would be an amazing vacation for both of us. Especially if you go to like Super Mario World in Universal and then go to like Disneyland and, we really like Disney stuff. I would really like to go to Japan and just do some tourism in Japan, which would be really awesome. cultural, you can eat different foods and all kinds of stuff. But then also we'd like to go to Europe and do like a European tour, go on those trains. You can go to like major countries in Europe and just do like a day, maybe a day, 2 days in each major country in the major areas, and eat some food and do some fun stuff. I don't even know if I could pick. But again, here's the thing. I literally don't think about that until you guys ask. I'm the kind of guy, I know some people say this sounds sad, okay? If it sounds sad, it sounds sad. But I'm the kind of guy that I don't have aspirations of greatness, nor do I like thinking about things that I'd like to do or aspire to do unless they're reasonable, okay? Right now in my life, there is absolutely no reasonable expectation that I will be able to do anything like that. You know, I'm in a situation where I got to work full-time 6 days a week. I'm barely making ends meet some weeks. Some weeks are better. Sometimes they're better. Sometimes they're worse. It fluctuates. But I'm in a part-time in my life right now where none of this is possible. You know what I'm saying? I don't have any funds or money or anything that I can do stuff like that. So I prefer not to think about it, because when you think about it, you start thinking, oh man, I'm sad, I can't do it. Just don't think about it then, right? And then maybe in the future things will get better, and then you can focus in on those positive things you want to do. But until they're viable, why even focus on them? Aren't you just setting yourself up for disappointment? Like, I never thought something like this with geography and tourism would be as fun as it's been, especially because personally I'm terrible at geography, and I haven't done a lot of tourism because I don't have money to really do it. I never had money to do it. And quite frankly, to be very honest with all of you guys, with the way my life's going, I don't think I'm ever going to be able to. You know, a lot of people ask me, oh, Phil, would you like to go to Europe? Would you like to go to Japan? Would you like to go to these places with your wife? I'm like, yeah, I'd like to, but I don't think I'm ever going to be able to. Like, I'm just being real. You know, I'm not trying to be a downer or nothing, even though it's kind of sad to think about it. Like, I think I'm pretty much going to be here forever with the way things are going. So it is what it is. I really enjoyed going all around the world with you guys over the last couple of months and experiencing, you know, these things firsthand, because you know, most of us probably never will, right? Most of us will never have that opportunity to be these places and see these things. If you just focus, I want to do it, I want to do it, I want to do it. Yeah, but you can't do it. It's not within your means. So why are you wasting your time even thinking about it? Be more realistic and enjoy the things you can do around you every day. I enjoy every moment that I get to spend with my wife and my pet Jasper. And, you know, we have a great life together. And that's what I focus on enjoying in life, you know. And one day, do I want to do better? Of course I want better for us, and of course I want to do better things with them. But why am I going to waste time being the person thinking about the big trip coming, the big this, the big? It's not coming. You know what I'm saying? Can you imagine if 4 or 5 years ago I was thinking about that shit and nothing ever happened? How disappointed and depressed I would be. You know what I mean? Like, you got to focus on the positive things in your life that you have, not the things that you want that you can't realistically have, because then if that's the case, you'll be one of those people who's never satisfied with anything, who literally can't find a moment of like peace, because all you ever want is the next thing, the next thing, the next thing. It never ends, right? Say things like this, because Rodney just said something in the chat. Well, why don't you save up for the vacation? Because I can't save. Literally every dollar I make is accounted for somewhere else. When I get paid by YouTube, that money within 1 week is out the door paying bills all over the place. It's gone. You know, same thing. All the tips and stuff that I make, that goes to my weekly stuff of, you know, errands, you know, grocery shopping, some pet supplies, all those things. It's out the door. You know what I mean? It's not like, and any money that I have saved up, you have to understand, I owe. I'm on payment plans to multiple people and businesses because I can't afford. So any money that I make, there's no saving. The money I make has to go to the things I already owe. That's the life situation I'm in. This is not, Phil sits down, makes money, and has a giant pile of money he just holds. And then he can just divvy it out to fun stuff. It's already gone. Now I can't pay my credit cards. So now all my credit cards go into default. My credit's completely ruined. They cancel all my credit cards. Now I can't pay for anything because I have no credit anymore. And I have no money to pay for it. You know, then what's the next thing I can't pay? You see what I mean? It's going to become a cascading mess of shit. That's my life. That's been my life for many, many, many years. And it will likely be my life for many years to come until things turn around and get better. There's several different ways that things can get better. But the thing is, there's no guarantee that any of those will ever happen. So all I can do is kind of stick the course, weigh it out, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I can do. And it sucks. And I don't like talking about it, but people ask for it. You say, oh, you know, here's an easy solution. There's no easy solutions. In life, there are no easy solutions for these problems. And people think they're right. They oversimplify everything. There's, no, it's not. I'm sorry because now we're talking about a heavy subject and everything, which wasn't my intention. But people ask a question, and one question leads to another, and then you get into these talks of these situations, and that's my life, man. You can really do about it. When every dollar is accounted for. For example, let's say I was putting money aside, and let's say after several months I have thousands of dollars saved up. Well, guess what? That should have went to something that didn't get paid. You see what I'm saying? That's the situation I live. So, it's life. That's my life. Living paycheck to paycheck and having my bank account overdrawn all the time sucks. And it's already been tight, and now we got something additional on top of that shit. And it's just like, it is what it is.